And welcome into episode 34 of the Bama Geeks. Thank you so much for being with us. We're here. We've actually been here for almost 40 minutes talking to our Patreon members.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, some bonus stuff because we've been very neglectful the rest of the year, the rest of the summer.
Mhm.
So, yeah, we had to talk to our Patreon members just a bit. If you want to get in on that, it's real simple. Patreon.com/Bama Geeks, $5. We'll plug it later. But we don't want to hold up the episode. So I'm Brock Parker. Hope you're doing well. I've got all my friends with me. Let's start off. Who did we start with last time?
I don't remember.
Who knows? So, you know what? I'm not even going to flip a coin. Kevin, what's been going on the last couple of weeks with you, my friend?
Well, I'm going to sound like a broken record, guys, but I'm Bob the Builder. I'm not Kevin anymore. I have officially transcended to Bob the Builder. No, I've still been working on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I get a hammer and trying to destroy myself. Apparently, I've made a lot of progress working on my home projects, working on my fence, getting that up and running, getting that up and constructed, and just. But guys, I tell you, I'll get a little personal here. Trying to tackle this whole dating scene thing, just trying to keep myself on the market and not to. I guess I'll just start the we're old thing early on because we always wind up doing that. One of us does. Trying to figure out how dating works and because it's way different than when I was younger now than it was then. We got a lot of technology with this stuff, and it just seems like the focus of people is different. So it's going pretty well for the most part. Gives you a lot of opportunity, but also a lot of opportunity to be ghosted and things like that. But it's an interesting thing. That's kind of really what I've been up to more than anything. Taking time off and going and driving and going to dates with folks and not many, but just folks that would be interested.
Well, talking about building your fence, give us a thumb update, man. How is it?
I don't know how well you can see on my.
Did you ever lose the thumbnail?
Yeah, I did not.
Has it.
Yeah, it's just right the edge of it right there is just. You can see it right there. It's just kind of black, and I still don't know. It's still real tender. I still don't know if I'm going to lose it, but we'll see. I mean, it's. But other than that, it's back to being perfectly usable.
And that is your thumb update for this episode.
That is my thumb update. For those of you that tuned in for the thumb update, you can now, go about your business. I mean, we'd love for you to stay around, but I understand that we have folks that just came here specifically to see how my thumb's doing. I appreciate it.
There's an audience for everything, my friend.
There is.
There is, yeah.
I'm sure people have thumb fetishes.
Whoa.
Let's not go there, bud. Brock, you told me I can't do racy stuff, and you can't do it either. Okay?
I didn't say anything about racy. So we gotta keep the language okay for those, so we can keep our clean rating on Apple Podcasts.
I'm a little taken aback by that. Thanks.
Well, I can't help it.
I do declare.
Somebody posted a video. Somebody posted a video of Dan Schneider. You remember? Do you know him? The guy who was the child actor guy.
Yeah, he was in Head of the Class.
Yeah,
in the TV show, and then he did all the Nickelodeon stuff.
Yeah. Well, somebody posted a video the other day about all the issues he had, and apparently he got into a lot of trouble. Yeah, he got the foot fetishes and stuff like that, and so I was like, oh look, there's Dan Schneider. Oh, he did that.
Yeah. I saw that. I've seen that one you're talking about.
Yeah. So that's what popped into my mind was Dan's got his foot. Somebody might like Kevin's thumb. I don't know.
Only thumbs.
Only feet.
Oh, no.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Oh, God. if you guys don't know what we're talking about there, just Google it. Just look up Burger
It's
King.
not a dangerous Google search. You're good.
No, it's
Nah,
not.
nah.
It's
It's
funny.
just weird.
I had forgot about that. That's been a while.
That's hilarious.
Burger King foot lettuce.
For all your useless, outdated references, come to me. Yes.
Well, we're going to go to you anyway. What's been up with you, Bo?
Hey, there you go. There's a segue.
Moving right
Well, that
along.
transition.
Let's see. Well, not too much. Like I said, we of course. Let's see. Since we recorded, we did Magic City Con after that, so that's got me the
No, we did
itch
Magic
to.
City Con before that.
Yes, we did that before that, and then we recorded. Yes, but after that, it's kind of got me back on the wanting to build stuff again bandwagon. So I may be
Oh, yeah?
upgrading finally putting sound in my proton pack that I've had for 10 plus years. What really started it is my gun is really falling apart. Like my proton thrower is throwing apart. So I've got on gbfans.com and started getting ready to order me some new. I was like, well, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to redo my light kit and use AJ's sound and light kit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, everything but the gun light kit. The one thing I need the most. But I went ahead and ordered the cyclotron kit, the pack kit and the sound kit. But what I'm planning to do is I'm going to take my previous light kit and overhaul it. And since Oliver's wanting him his own proton pack now, I'm looking to do all that. So I'm all in the early stages of that. So that's what I've been working on with that. 4th of July, we went to I don't know if you guys saw it. You guys probably saw on my Twitter or whatever I posted. They did UAB did a summer concert band. I did it when I was younger.
Yeah.
So we went and I got video of it, but I've yet to post it in the front porch. But at one point they did a little John Williams segment. It was called. So they played like one of the themes from Harry Potter. Strangely, no Star Wars. It was Harry Potter, Indiana Jones. Oh, what was the other one? Like some of the other ones.
I'm glad I didn't go then. Jeez, you didn't have any Star Wars. Whatever.
But I mean, like we did that. And then we watched the fireworks off of Red Mountain, which was really good, really, really, really good. The city of Birmingham does that, but I'm sure it was probably turned up a notch because a lot of folks are already in town early for the World Games, so maybe that might have been why. But that was probably one of the better versions of it I've seen.
I know they tied in because we were watching it. We were here on the couch watching it in the comfort of our own house, and they had the accompaniment going on with it. So I know they mentioned the World Games in that too. So.
Yeah, like I said, watching that band, the community bands, got me inspired. Like I said, I need to of all the other 8 million things I need to do. I may get back and practice more on my trombone, and maybe I might do it next year. I don't know if I can. I'll see, but that would be fun to do.
Oh yeah. But I got to go find my trombone. My son's getting into it next year.
Yeah,
next school year. So
that's so awesome. That's
his mom was asking me, "Do you still have your trombone?" I'm like, "It hasn't been out of its case in like 30 years."
It still works. Now, here's the question. Now, did you use the slide cream to lubricate the slide, or was you more the drip oil?
I used the oil.
Okay, you should be. It wouldn't be too bad. But I know, like this, I used a lot of the slide cream, and like I hadn't played my trombone in like 10 years, and that stuff was still slick as some of the analogies we could say, but not going to
slick as
say.
snot.
Yeah, there you go.
if you use the slide oil, Brock, just be careful with it when you move it for the first time, because it's probably not going to want to move very well. But it's you know how those things are. As soon as you oil it up, it'll be perfectly fine.
Oh yeah.
No, his mom's going to have to buy him one. I'm sorry.
I got to buy me a stand so I can have mine sitting behind me back here. That's
all right.
But you're gonna have to see if you can't borrow. You're gonna see if you can borrow Dave's trombone, and then Bo and Kevin and. My gosh, you want to talk about some bonus content for Patreon?
Guys who haven't played trombone in like a
the trombone trio right there.
We could do Mary Had a Little Lamb like we did in 5th grade.
Some hot cross buns. Here it comes.
The trombone trio is what I call
you.
You
got the wrong position, man.
I bet you, even all three of us, even though it's been forever, I bet you we can all play our school's fight song once we get the cue. But like, I'm sure it's still buried deep in there. Like, I still know my fight song, and I know the tunes, but I can do it. I know I can.
I still have all my sheet music for marching band. Like,
I wish I knew what happened to
where they would go.
Folder.
Number 1, number 2, and then you would just turn to that particular song.
Speaking of that,
we could all play the Hey song, because I think every band did the Hey song.
Or Go Big, whatever. Insert school color here.
Yeah.
But like, that's made me think. This is modern thing. I did not think about it. Back in the day, we had the flip folders. Now they put like a tablet or a phone up there, and then they just flip it, and then there it is. I'm mad. I'm like, I'm in a generation behind it. Like, how awesome would that have been? And
We were
now
the first generation to have the
How-
internet on a regular
Yeah.
basis, and
How-
they're the
Yeah.
first ones to be able to use tablets from sheet music.
Mhm.
Yeah, but how well did that hold up in the rain? At
Well,
least
I mean-
ours were sealed up fairly well, and it would hold up.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Mm. Yeah, sometimes the good old ways are the best ways.
I agree.
Yeah.
I do like that. I do like the concept of that, because then they don't have to worry about paper. You don't have to worry about buying those sheets.
Yeah.
The little laminated piece that you would you run your sheet music into. Yeah, I'm sure that the band directors love that. Not having to do that. You just like, hey, go download this, and you got
Yeah,
the
this
music.
you got a PDF of your marching
Yeah.
music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're going up a part, and you're going from third part to second part. Just go download the second part, and then that's for you now.
Oh. Well, anything else, Bo?
Beyond that, I can't think of. Like I said, played. Like I said, I won't go into details. Like I said, since Kevin, he's working on it. You guys have played it. We played Shredder's Revenge with Oliver. He and I streamed it. Had a wonderful time doing it. I ain't going to tell you, like, even though like I was all happy and smiling, I'm going to tell you from the fatherhood aspect of it. I'm playing a couch co-op Ninja Turtle game with my son that reminded me of something I played when I was little. There's a couple times it got a little.
Got to you a little bit.
Yeah, even, like it's so weird. The most goofiest things now as an adult, like a video game, should not make me feel that way, but it does. You know,
Wrong.
it's different.
It's the
perspective.
father-son
Yeah.
bonding.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's
it.
being able to
Yeah.
bond.
Dad, why did you die? I don't want to talk about it.
yeah.
What did Oliver say to you one time? What's
I'm talking about the
did we make a
community
clip of it
pizza
on
or
your
whatever.
stream? What's that?
What's it about the pizza? The community pizza, or
No, this was like a year
It was
or two
on one
ago.
of your Twitch streams. and-
You guys are streaming on Twitch, and you went, "Oh man, I'm so bad at this." And he looked at you, and goes, "You're not bad, Dad."
yeah, yeah,
In the
you're not
sweetest
a bad
voice.
dad or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Twitch world imploded in, "Oh."
I don't know. He still got some of that sweetness though, but we're getting into them early ages of a little bit of the we're testing our water, see how far we can push. So
A little bit of back
Oh.
talk.
no bat talk, just kind
Oh,
of
okay.
impatient issues.
Gotcha.
Independence, getting some little bit of starting that independent streak a little bit.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Well, let me do one thing. I'm sorry, I keep going on.
Go
Show you,
ahead.
this is sitting at my table, and I made me think about it. I bought these cool Ghostbusters challenge coins from Jeremy Marks and his Orange State
Oh.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, nice.
These things are
Dude,
beautiful.
I didn't-
Did you
Ooh.
miss
When
out on
did you
these?
sell those?
A couple weeks ago in the Patch and Pin, but I want to show you. This is the cool
I
thing
missed
about
it.
it. They did
I-
it for Ronald McDonald's charity. Like the whole thing went to charity. But look, first of all, this is the first side of it. I know you can see
Yeah.
his logo, but here,
Uh-huh.
look at the back though.
Whoa.
Oh, those are cool.
I'm trying to get it where it'll focus, but it's not wanting to. But
Yeah, no.
it's Stay Puff on like a hammock between two palm trees.
That
Oh,
is
man.
So
awesome.
cool.
Jeremy,
Like, but yeah, like I said,
I totally missed those. Granted, I have not been on social media a whole lot the last month, but
But
man, I hate I missed
yeah.
out on those. I would have
Like I
loved to.
said,
Have
yeah,
gotten
like I
one
said,
of
I
those.
just had, well, like I said, I always see them. Like I said, it's one of the a few, like I miss out usually on the cool stuff in here, but yeah, like I said, these one all went to
Mhm.
charity, and like these are
Oh,
really
man.
nice.
Jeremy, if you do, and I think you listen sometimes. Jeremy, if you do another run of those, man, let me know, please.
Yeah, those are
I'll
awesome.
love to
I
have
will,
one of
I
those.
will send you the link to it here from the group. Like I said, I don't know if he still got any available or not because his official
Mhm.
posting for it was back in June 12th, and
Oh,
about
God,
to
June
go
was
for-
such a busy month.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was a crazy month for us.
but yeah, okay, that's it.
nothing.
I'm gonna shut up now because I have took up too much time. So
You were fine, man.
man.
That's no
You're good,
worries.
buddy.
No worries.
So
What you been up to, Jess?
Well,
Work.
work. Yeah, I know. I lead such an exciting life. Um, well, as we talked about before, June was a really busy month as far as things that we had something going on every single weekend in June. So as we've come into July, other than Brock being, kind of hammered with schoolwork, it's and I've just been hammered with work. But outside of that, it's been kind of quiet, and it's been nice just to kind of take it easy for a little bit, not have to get up on a Saturday and immediately we've got to go somewhere, be somewhere, this, and this. So, but we had a good 4th here, just very low key. We they did a little community thing here in our town that we went to on Sunday night.
Mhm.
And me and Brock wore our matching Bucky shirts. We were so cute. We were that
So
couple.
cute.
It's on the Bama Geeks page.
It's the 4th of July one,
social
right?
media.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we picked one of those up for Oliver last time we went to
Yeah.
Buc-ee's. That's a great shirt.
It is. It's I love that shirt. It's kind of a shame that you can only kind of wear it, usually around, a certain time of the year. But, hey, we were going out to watch fireworks. We had to have our matching shirts on. And then 4th of July, we didn't do anything. We just chilled here and listened to the War Zone outside and right outside our front door here. And we watched Independence Day, obligatory watch for 4th of July is Independence Day. And this weekend we went to Thursday night. This last Thursday night, we went to the opening of Thor, opening night of Thor: Love and Thunder. And fantastic movie. We're not talking about it
because Bo hasn't seen it yet. But we thought
there's some things I think we can kind of talk about without it being spoilery.
Well, let's really quickly, since you brought it up.
Yeah,
we almost thought we were not going to see Thor. We got in there, and just right off the bat, everybody's sitting down. Theater's full. It's fantastic.
Packed
the
out.
Atmosphere is good. The previews start. All of a sudden, there's a preview for Thor: Love and Thunder. We're like, wait a minute. Why are we getting a preview of the movie before the movie? And it was a preview. I'm hoping it's the final trailer.
Yeah, I think
that shows off some gags that kind of get spoiled by the trailer. So we already had one of the funniest gags in the entire movie spoiled by the trailer. I'm like, everybody's like, why are they doing that? Trailers keep going. Okay. Then you get the IMAX countdown, and then you see Nicole Kidman in her digitally altered, flawless face.
AMC theaters.
I love movies. I don't want to know how much they spend on erasing all her wrinkles. They need to come erase mine. And then all of a sudden, bum, 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 the big Universal logo comes up. Like, hold on a second.
Wait, what?
The whole theater, like the people beside us were like, Universal.
Cool, we're watching Jurassic Park.
And I'm like, did Taika Waititi pull a prank?
Yeah.
And was able to use Universal, and all of a sudden the little yellow things showed up on screen.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, oh,
and the whole theater just erupted. I mean, it was hilarious.
Illumination. Everybody started going, what is this? What is this?
People are getting up and walking out.
I guarantee you, it's a packed theater. 1/3 of the theater got up and started down the steps, went out and was yelling at management, the wrong movie.
I can only imagine the bum rush of management at AMC that night.
So we made it through the first 2 or 3 minutes of the new Minions movie.
Yeah.
And then finally the screen stopped and
everybody applauded and clapped. And
you can see them changing the movie out on the screen. It was still projecting. And it's so the whole audience, yeah. And so then finally we got to Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah, and I was like, they're about to start it up. I was like, am I gonna have to sit through 30 minutes more of previews? I don't want to see another trailer for Avatar.
No.
Did they do that again? Did they make y'all sit through the previews?
No. It picked up. Do we have to watch Nicole Kidman again?
No, they just picked right up off of the count. I think the little IMAX countdown again. So
that's true. Yeah.
But I did notice a trend, not only with the Thor: Love and Thunder trailer showing, but also it seems like every preview was a kids movie.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, there's a lot of kids movies coming out. Okay. Of course, we get the Avatar trailer again. But,
I'm sick of Avatar.
What I want to know about that AMC commercial with Nicole Kidman, and I don't want to dig too much into this, but are there actually AMC theaters that look like that?
Not around here.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Where it's like you see that spot where she's about to walk in and she's going to walk, and you see like down the hallway, and
it's
it
very
looks like
futuristic
something
noir looking.
It looks like something out of Tron, and it's like, are there actual AMC theaters somewhere that look like that, or is that just part of the digital effect?
Maybe, but
maybe
not
out in LA.
here.
We'll have to ask our friends out there.
We I know that they have the reclining. The only theater, the AMC theater we have that has the reclining seats is over in Vestavia, which we haven't made it over there yet. And I keep telling Brock, I want to go.
That theater.
I still can't believe that they didn't do that with Nicole Kidman. Like instead of her just sitting down like all official and doing her spill, she just like kicks her feet back and then she's got somebody coming in and delivering food to her. Because I mean, it would be AMC to upsell some of the services for their premium offerings.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, you got to remember this was filmed. This is, it's okay to go to the movies again. Type
that's the whole welcome back.
No. It's not. I don't think it's okay to go to the movies again. It's
instead
go to the movies instead of watching it on your TVs at home.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. Like I said, if y'all have noticed between what was it, Maverick, and then what was last week? What was the big movie last week before Thor?
Jurassic Park.
But like people's been going to the movies. It's been normal summer blockbuster type numbers, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did a date night thing and took a date to see Top Gun, and Top Gun's been out a little bit, and I was in there, and the theater was half packed.
Yeah,
on a Wednesday
in
the evening.
It's a good movie.
People are still seeing that movie regularly. It's like Titanic; they just keep coming back and watching it.
Brocken made the comment too. He's like, "What would have been funny too is if they accidentally put Top Gun on instead of if they still made a mistake. The next movie that fired up would have been Top Gun."
I wouldn't have complained about this. Would be like Maverick. Okay, I can hold off on Thor. I want to see Maverick again.
You went from
that's a good movie.
Minion Cinematic Universe to the Maverick Cinematic Universe, the MCU.
But we did enjoy Thor. I would have to say that I think Ragnarok is still my top Thor movie, I would say. And this comes second. I mean, it was still good and I loved it. And
it was funny.
And it was good to see, the Guardians play their part in it for a little bit. And Christian Bale, my goodness.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You can't give Christian Bale enough credit for his performance.
Dude's one of the best actors ever. I'm sure. Like I said, even I hadn't seen it. I'm sure he knocks it out of the park.
And much like Colin Farrell in the Batman, the first glimpse of Christian Bale on screen, you're like, "Whoa, that's Christian Bale!" Because
Well, the way the camera was looking up at him when he first shows up on screen, I thought it was Michael Berryhill from The Hills Have Eyes. And I'm like, he's still acting. So it didn't look like Christian Bale at the beginning, but as he got into the movie, it did. But he's such a good actor. I love him. But anyway, so we're gonna disappear off Thor before we stick our foot in our mouths.
Yeah.
But we'll give Bo a chance to see it because there are things we don't want to spoil.
Well, nothing out of the way, but it's still funny to think about it. If you told me when I was a teenager that Thor would have had 4 separate movies on his own, I would have told you were lying.
Yeah. Who would have
So
thought,
weird.
right?
Isn't he the one who has the most standalone movies now? Like Marvel movies?
Yeah.
He is.
He's the only one with 4.
I mean, because we do still have to count Dark World, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That movie was kind of a dark spot, but I mean, I guess it is still a movie.
But I guess I can talk about one of the little things I did this weekend.
Sure.
Got out and did this weekend.
Go ahead. Now.
I love to, look at what the state sales are coming around and yard sales and try to get out to those when I get a chance. And I went to 2 of them Saturday.
Yeah, without me.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I was beginning my 11-hour shift on my history paper yesterday, and I'm like, you just go ahead and go. Have a good day.
So I got, and I was gonna say, I'm sorry for the audio.
Well, just describe what you're holding up when you get it.
But let's see. So,
I
got this little bank, this little BB-8 bank here, a little ceramic bank.
But the price tag says
R2D2.
When in doubt, it's Star Wars robot. When in doubt,
it's Star Wars.
It's an astromech. It's close.
Yeah. So R2D2. So, and then at the same estate sale, I got a BB-8 platter.
Ooh.
So, Kevin, next time you come over, we will have your cookies ready for you on that, sir.
And we have a BB-8 waffle maker, so I could serve BB-8 waffles on the BB-8 platter.
It's
so guys, just in case you didn't catch,
we have guests.
Jess is really into BB-8.
We got guests.
Jess really likes BB-8.
If there's one good thing to come out of the sequels, it's BB-8.
Yes, I like BB-8.
Man,
yeah. I'm always a sucker for droids.
Speaking about BB-8, I will never forget just when they first introduced BB-8, we saw him in the first trailer for Force
Mhm.
Awakens, and then they when they were introducing the movie, they rolled a BB-8. I
Mhm.
remember a live BB-8 out onto the stage, and just following like the R2D2 Builders Club of them trying to figure out the mechanics of how to make one of these work and trying to figure out how to build one. That was awesome.
Yeah.
It was just because it was magical. It was like, how in the world did they do the gyroscopic? Of course, we all know how they do it now,
Yeah.
but at the time it was just like people just like sketching drawings and stuff and trying to figure out how they would have made it work correctly. And then when they first brought it out on the stage, they were being really careful with it and moving really slow because it was like, I'm guessing it was a prototype and it wasn't working very well. But just when it was kind of like Grogu. Well, maybe not quite that level. It was, but when we saw it, it was like, wow, this is like R2, but like upgraded.
He caused a lot of hype
Mhm.
when they rolled it out.
Just
but-
BB-8 alone.
Yeah. Hey, before you get to the next point, Jess is gonna have to get up at some point and go check the pot roast in the crock pot.
Oh yeah, I do.
So
Yeah.
when do you need to do that? Do you want to?
I'll try to wrap this up a little bit, and then
Okay.
it's fine.
Okay.
What else
mean,
BB-8 did you get, Jess?
Yes.
That's all the BB-8
The
stuff.
BB-8
and,
crock pot.
and
It doesn't balance as well.
A BB-8 roast.
but you cracked me up, Bo, about companies come and break out the good stuff that I could serve, on the BB-8 platter
Yes.
with Batman Forever glasses or the
Yes.
set of Grogu glassware that I have
Yes.
too. So
Mhm.
yeah,
There you go.
we're all about breaking out the good stuff.
Go ahead and show show this little.
That's the
mint
fine
collection
china,
off.
man.
This
Uh-oh.
right here, do you want to talk about my childhood? You remember the Disneyland records?
Oh my god.
Oh, those are
Holy
wonderful.
smokes.
Look at the condition of
Those
Okay.
are like, those look brand new.
Look at
brand
this.
spanking.
And-
Oh my
new.
gosh.
And then, it's like the record is
Look at the
beautiful.
record, it's brand new.
man.
Yes.
Those are immaculate shape.
So I have
They're near mint.
I have
Oh, wow.
Fox and the Hound. I have Jungle Book,
Ooh.
Alice in Wonderland, Mickey and the Beanstalk, Bambi,
Ooh.
Pinocchio,
Wow.
Pinocchio.
Mickey Mouse, The Brave Little Tailor,
Nice.
and The Rescuers.
Ooh.
This-
Whoa.
Very good.
Y'all.
all
Very good.
originals.
All
All
Oh,
originals.
man.
All in almost mint condition.
Yes.
Wow.
These,
Man, you had me at Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Dang.
this right here on my little Fisher Price record player growing up,
Mm.
I played the mess out of this. And I told Brock, I was like, these hold a really special place in my heart because I am convinced that this is what helped me learn to read is by
Oh.
listening to the record and then,
Mhm.
following along in the storybook.
Mhm.
So my mom, she
Gosh.
bought me all this
Nice.
growing up. And not too long ago, where was it? We got the Gremlins ones too as well.
We got,
I
we
had
got
the Grim-
those. Where,
I
was
think
it-
we
was the
found
yard
them
sale or
at,
we get those. We found those at like Irondale Pickers.
I think so. I think one of the antique malls.
because that's where we also found the Fisher Price record player.
Yes.
that
See,
we
I
pulled
have a
out.
Fisher Price record player that we found too.
Mm.
So
Still works too.
and still works. Yeah.
Well, break out the good stuff for Kevin.
Okay. So
Right.
after I left that estate sale, went over to another one that I was telling Bo was kind of close to where he lives at.
Mhm.
I went with a purpose because when I saw the advertisement for this, they had an Oscar Mayer Weenie Mobile bank,
Mm.
old one. And I wanted to get that for Brock so bad. That was my main reason for trying to go over there. And I'd seen some pictures of some other things they had, but the Weenie Mobile was my sole purpose. They weren't supposed to start this one until 10 o'clock. I pulled up there at 9:15. They were already rip roaring. They were going through it. So unfortunately, I did not come away with the Weenie Mobile. The
Oh.
person that actually
Oh.
got it was there at 7 o'clock that morning. So
Wow.
I would have missed out.
I hate these advertised times for yard sales and estate sales because they're liars.
Yeah.
Every one of you are
Mhm.
liars.
But
We are too. We start ours early whenever we do one, so it's okay. We lie.
Well, okay, but,
I'm
but,
going
but
to-
to be fair though, it is summer in Alabama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
yeah.
You want to start everything as early as possible.
So I'm going to show this one first. This says, I can't see.
Open your eyes.
I think it says 1958 on here,
Whoa.
but it is
That light's really bright. on it.
Oh,
it's a Snoopy and Woodstock coffee cup.
Nice.
And on the back it says, I'm not worth a thing before coffee break.
Aw.
So that's a little vintage find
Oh, that is awesome.
that I picked up. And then, so in 1977, a little movie named Star Wars came out, and the Coca-Cola Company issued
that light's really bright
these.
on it too.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh my God!
Like-
Lecter's
Issued these
cups.
cups.
Yes.
So
That's Luke.
Luke, okay, hang on. I'm gonna save this one for last.
Bro.
Chewbacca in Stormtroopers,
Oh,
Oh my
nice.
God.
and it has like a little description about the character on the
Mhm.
back of the glass or the cup. Let's see.
Poor
Let's see.
Kevin's trying to see so badly with that light. I don't know why
Can
the
you-
light's washing it out so badly.
This is Han and Leia and Luke in the trash compactor.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
my God.
Yeah.
I've never
And
seen these before.
Yeah,
I
those
hadn't
are-
either.
I hadn't
I
either.
have not either. So this one, Kev. Let's see.
Oh.
The Tusken Raider.
Oh, nice.
Man.
On the on the band. Sorry.
I figured that was-
Now I feel bad.
I figured that was gonna
Man.
be either Tuscan or Vader. That's what I
It was
thinking
either
about.
gonna be You said 77, so I knew it wouldn't have been Fed.
Yeah.
And you
And
would it was. I knew it had to be Tuscan. So.
Oh man, I love all that 70s style artwork like that from that era.
Yeah,
of
and they're in
comics
good shape.
and-
They're
Can you
not
hold that up
perfect,
again,
but they're in
Jeff,
good
so you
shape.
can-
Well, I'll read the back. I'll read the back real quick on the one with the Tusken Raider.
Oh my God.
It says the Tusken Raiders, or Sand People, as they are sometimes called, ride behemoth animals called banthas. These vicious, nomadic desert bandits wear abundant clothing to protect themselves from Tatooine's twin sons. And then it
Hey,
says,
I've seen Book of Boba Fett, and I know they're not as bad as people make them out to be.
Mhm.
I
That
tell you what,
says a limited collector's edition from the Coca-Cola Company, Cooley, number 14 of 20, 1977, 20th Century Fox Film
So
Corporation.
are you saying there's 20 of the different variants of that cup? Or the- of
Apparently
the
so,
cup?
yes.
well, those Disneyland records paid
Mhm.
off. You read that really well, honey.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Look, I don't mean to brag on myself, but I was reading before I started school. Thank you. If my mom was here, she would happily tell you that they would lay down a newspaper for me and have me read the newspaper. Okay, my mom loved to tell that story, so don't take that
they
away
laid down
from
the
me.
newspaper just for reading, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
They weren't trying to like
Aw.
crate train you or anything.
Thanks, hon. Yeah. I love you.
Get back in your cage.
Leave it to Brock.
Oh my God.
But yes, that's my, and I'll post pictures of that as well too on our on the front porch for everyone.
All right, Jess,
Yeah,
go check the roast.
it's time to check the roast,
Yes,
everyone.
Check your roast.
So I will be back momentarily.
Yeah. So
Or was that AWK, away from keyboard?
that's AFK.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
whatever. Away.
All right. She's really going away.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. I took her
There,
off.
there we go. And
She's
guys,
going to come beat me with the paper now.
You're gonna see the roast fly at Brock. Roast is done.
Fine. We haven't eaten
and it's a
yet.
crock pot roast, so that's going to
Yeah.
be painful.
Yeah.
Okay? He's-
Joking about me being crate trained. I mean, come on.
Look, she opened the door. What can I say? That just where my mind went tonight, I guess.
wow. Okay.
So yeah, so she basically nailed it. That's really all we've been doing. Although like I was telling these guys earlier before we started, I had 11 hours to do a history paper yesterday. You know, if I would have worked on it like the week ahead of time, it wouldn't have taken that long. But the procrastination is not to blame on this time. I mean, just trying to be a dad, a husband,
Yep.
do my job, trying to do 2 classes in a short summer semester. So between that yesterday and then 6 hours today, I finished an hour before we started recording tonight of a paper for my other class. And if you she's banging around the crock pot, so just ignore that. You know what she's doing. Yeah, so we really hadn't done a whole lot, but at night when I've gotten too tired to continue working on papers, I have broken away and I've gotten back on Mass Effect, playing that again. I'm up to Mass Effect 3 now, just in the beginning stages of it.
How did your mission at the end of 2 go? Did everything go well?
I
don't want to spoil for Kevin. I'm just curious. Did everything go best as it could?
Survived.
Good deal. Good deal. Good deal.
Everybody survived.
Good deal.
Well, the main playable characters
the ones that
all survived.
Yeah.
The ones that matter.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So now I'm on part 3, and I tell you, I've noticed a couple of bugs in the Legendary Edition. Like it does not. Like if I were to go back on Mass Effect 2 now and look at my total playtime, it would tell me 24 minutes.
Wow. So
it would hit that 1 hour mark and go back to 0 and just do the minutes. So that's a bug. In Mass Effect 1, you can tell, it tells you how long you played, which was close to 40 hours. In part 2, I know I played that much, but it still shows like a 24 minutes or something like that. It's a display bug. But that's really just about it. The normal bugs carried over that were already in the game.
Yeah.
Some were not corrected, but as far as like the Legendary Edition, it looks beautiful.
I was about to say, visually, it doesn't look. I had 3. I hadn't fired up. I'm like early in 2 on mine.
3 is.
Well, it was beautiful, even
even beforehand.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks great. So I tell you, it's got the creative juices flowing about wanting to build another set of N7 armor, but until we get a workshop and everything, it's not gonna happen. But it's definitely I'm gonna build another one now. I'm solidly in the camp of building another one, plus 3D printing now some of the pistols and maybe the M8 Avenger or something.
Nice.
Rifle.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, that's all that's been up with me. Work, papers, and when I can squeeze a round of Mass Effect in for a few minutes, I will. But luckily, research paper, the big one for the semester, is coming due in less than 2 weeks, and I've already got a good chunk of it done. That's what I was turning in yesterday. Was the kind of like the first third of it. So, but my kids will be here week after next, and so I'm taking that week off of work, so I won't have work, but I'll have class stuff to do, but at least I won't have stuff to worry about with work. So that'll be nice to get all that done. Other than that, all quiet for me. I don't think I've got anything. I hadn't got anything fun recently. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm just trying to stall for time until she gets back from fixing the roast. She's
sorry.
Well, why don't we start talking about one of our topics, and then Jess can jump in a little bit. What about this movie that just came out?
Do we want to do it first, or we want to talk about?
You want to talk about Dragon Con?
Yeah,
because there's not much to talk about with Dragon Con yet.
Let's do it. Let's talk about Dragon Con.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead. We'll jump to that. We didn't set the agenda until we were doing the Patreon bonus intro. We were like, what are we going to talk about tonight? I don't know.
You guys think we pre-plan this stuff? Sometimes.
Most of the time we do, but tonight was like, what is it, Beavis? hint what we're going to talk about. So yeah, Dragon Con's coming up here in a couple of months, and looking forward to it, I guess.
You are looking forward to meeting up with friends.
Exactly.
I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. That's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah. You done? Well, can you turn off the kitchen light, please?
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
Look, I'm an energy conservationist. I try to be anyway, because nobody wants to pay the power bill.
Well, you should do like me. Like, so I'm slowly replacing all my lights in my house with like smart lights where I can turn it off, or I can pull up my phone and turn it off. It's the ultimate dad thing.
We've got some that do that. But you know, with inflation and the way everything
Yeah,
is
no,
priced
I
right now,
understand.
we are
I
trying
understand.
to
Yeah.
turn off everything we can.
I do eventually want to be able to program my smart speaker where I can go red alert and every light in the house turns to red. I really want to do that.
Speaking of Mass Effect,
Yeah.
and part 2 where Edie tells you, you know, logging you off, Shepard,
Yeah.
or logging you out, Shepard.
Yeah.
That's what I want in the house.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. Ooh, that's a good idea.
You
Never
know,
thought
tell
about that.
tell it to turn the lights off. Logging you out, Shepard.
That's really cool.
I saw where someone had an Alexa routine where they said Alexa, and they said intruder alert,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then it like all the lights turned like dimmed and turned red, and then it started playing "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor."
Yeah.
Nice.
And then as soon as it got to the part in the song where he goes fly, everything started flashing.
That's
Well,
awesome.
Like,
I've
and
seen
that's when
one-
you get the shotgun out.
Well, I've seen more and more similar, like with Star Wars, it starts playing Duel of the Fates. I've seen that too.
Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. We got
do
to
you mean,
do more
corn
with
on the
our
cob?
automation.
But just
Yeah.
remember, before there was things like, you know, Google Home and Alexa, there was the good old clapper.
Oh yes, the original like this.
Clap on, clap off.
Which they do still sell them.
They do.
The clapper is still around.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
in Target not too long ago.
They had a Darth Vader one, didn't they?
They had a Darth Vader one. They had a was it a Chewbacca one? I think they had
Mm.
something.
Darth-
Yeah.